My name is Drew Wheeler. I'm a writer and an editor, and I am looking for a job. I've been writing professionally about music, movies, TV, and culture in general since sometime in the Carter administration. I've contributed to more magazines than I can remember. And sometimes the magazines I've written for all come rushing back to me in this cheap-looking montage. Weird. I've written for the TV Food Network, and I worked at MTV Music News back in the prehistoric days before the Thriller video. I've worked as a press agent for a number of musical artists, including Frank Zappa. When I was at Billboard, I wrote a column about offbeat movies. I also wrote their jazz column. I was at Billboard for 10 years. It was supposed to be 15 years, but I was a model employee and they let me go 5 years earlier. Nah, I always say that, but it was actually a pretty nice place to work. I've written liner notes, bios, and promotional materials for a whole slew of musical artists. Wow, another montage. I also do stand-up comedy.
Thank you. I'll be here at Gotham Comedy Club for another 2 or 3 minutes. Thank you very much.
Yes. It's all a lot of laughs until somebody loses the audience. I'm a creative writer, but I would never publish a fraudulent memoir. Although fraudulent memoirs always seem to sell pretty well, don't they? I've interviewed actors and directors from stage, screen, and television. And I've reviewed more movies than any one montage could contain. I'm at one with nature. Oh. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Whoa, I have no idea where that came from. Sorry. I'm the author of 5 books, including an unauthorized biography of Metallica. The Metallica book was translated into German in 2 different versions, no idea why, and it was translated into Spanish and into Dutch. There was also a UK edition, which means that some poor soul had to translate it into English. I can put on a suit if I have to. And I have my own theme song. Don't worry, I use my theme song even less frequently than I put on a suit. Even though I've done a lot of writing for the internet, I am an old-school editorial type. Buy my Webster's Collegiate and AP style book, I swear it. Oh, I think I got it on the shirt. Recently, I have been copy editing for a major publishing house. I am an habitual editor, and I get a perverse pleasure whenever I can spot a misspelling in the crawl that runs along the bottom of the TV screen during a newscast. But please, finding mistakes in Chinese restaurant menus really doesn't count. Let's be professionals here. And I am a professional writer above all. I'll work hard for the money, so you better treat me right. Actually, in this economy, you could probably get away with treating me just so-so. But you really should hire me. I'm Drew Wheeler, and I approved this message.